Ooh, it's not going away, bro. I'm in pain, hold on. Woo, baby! That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome to Spitfire. I'm Sparky, and you're watching the only show that puts your favorite Brawlhalla players in the hot seat. Today, we're joined by Steven GDSandstorm Myers. He's the two-time, back-to-back Brawlhalla 2018-2019 1v1 World Champion, best known for his Fenrir Mordex and unrelenting Scythe gameplay. He is tied with Boomy for having the most gold medals of any player despite a much shorter career. He joins me today at the mid-season invitational to take on one of his spiciest challenges yet. Sandstorm, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We all know you've given us some of the hottest Brawlhalla gameplay that we've ever seen, but how are you with spicy food?
I'm really bad with spicy food. Like, I think jalapenos are spicy, so I don't know what to expect, but I'm just gonna try and tough it out.
We're gonna start this one off with the classic, wing number one. How's this one feeling from the get-go?
Not spicy at all.
All right, good to hear.
It's like cold.
Since gaming and making sustainable money from it is sort of a relatively new thing for a lot of people out there, parents usually see their kid putting a lot of time into video games and say, turn off the game and do something more productive with your life. What is your relationship with your parents, given that you've earned over $200,000 from gaming in a relatively short period of time?
Before I went pro, like I was really young. I was just playing games for fun because they were fun, and I was like still in school, and my parents didn't really mind. And at first they were like very skeptical. Like before Brawlhalla, I was playing Smash 4. That was like my first competitive fighter, and I went to a lot of like local tournaments, and I would win like a little bit of money here and there, so I knew about like the scene was about money like that. And then I started playing Brawlhalla, and it took a while to start making money. And then my first tournament win was my first top 8, and I made $1,000. It was the Brawl League tournament. And from there, they were like supporting me because I made that much money. Like as soon as I showed them the results, then the support started to come.
So they were pretty much early adopters, more than a lot of parents would be. But does that also go back even further back to your experience and time spent on Geometry Dash? What did they think about that, even before Smash?
I don't think they thought much of it. The Geometry Dash, it wasn't really like a competitive scene in the same way as like tournaments, but like they knew I streamed and stuff, and they just thought it was a hobby. It pretty much was a hobby.
All right, how you feeling?
Pretty good.
Ready to move on to the next one?
Yes, I am.
All right. We're gonna go on to the next one, wing 2, Adobo Loco.
It actually like tastes really good. It's like mango-y, right?
Are you one who typically likes sweetness in your food, aside from dessert?
Yeah, I like sweet and savory, like bacon and stuff like that, like really savory foods.
Given your experience as one of the best Geometry Dash players of all time, including being one of the first players to complete Extreme Demon levels, the Hell Factory and Cataclysm, was there a natural transition to a game like Brawlhalla that also heavily relies on timing and spacing?
So I've been saying this for like years, like literal years. I think Geometry Dash and like other rhythm games like that specifically help with fighting game skills, because one, it builds stamina, like endurance. Like you're doing Geometry Dash, the hardest levels, you're doing and practicing the exact same thing over and over again for hours. So it builds stamina, which is like exactly what you need for like game 5 situations and stuff. And then the other huge thing is like, what's helped me out the most is reaction time. Like you need insane reaction time for that game, and it just, the more you play that game, it just trains your reaction time.
So given Geometry Dash and also that you played Smash before you transitioned over into Brawlhalla, was there anything that was completely foreign to you that was just against all of your muscle memory and was the hardest thing for you to really adopt into the way you chose to play Brawlhalla?
I think weirdly enough, the biggest thing would be playing a fighting game on a keyboard, because like I was playing with the GameCube controller, and like Geometry Dash, you can use controller, I have used controller, but I play that game with a mouse. I thought using keyboard was really weird, but the more I played with it, it just felt comfortable.
Did you initially start like from day one in Brawlhalla on keyboard, or did you try controller?
I was actually a keyboard and mouse player for like half a year, and then I don't know why I switched. I think I just tried normal keyboard and was like, this is way more comfortable. It's like super ergonomic.
All right, we're gonna move on. The Winter Championship is the inaugural tournament marking the beginning of every esports season. It is known for having unpredictable upsets and outcomes for a lot of players. From 2019 to 2022, you have placed 7th, 5th, 9th, and 3rd. What does it mean to have never won a Winter Championship, and why is that tournament in particular such a problem for you?
I don't really know, but I always think of the first tournament of the year as like testing things, like testing the waters, see who's like been putting in the work and just see like what's really strong. So like I'm trying to win, but like I'm definitely like never comfortable with winters like every time. Like this year I got 3rd, which was like I was very happy with that because like
that's your best placement in a Winter Championship by far in 1v1.
And it's not even like before I got really good, like winters has always been my worst placements. Like 2018 I got 33rd or worse. Like before I got really good, which is, I don't know why. It's just really weird vibe from winters.
Is it tough to get back into the practicing mood once you've won the World Championship and essentially achieved the highest goal for that year?
Yeah, I think that's another factor. It's just off season. You win the biggest tournament of the year and you just like...
You want to take a break.
Yeah, you just take a break. You play other games, do other stuff. I think that might also be a reason I played better in winters this year is because I didn't win. I definitely played more in this off season than any other off season.
All right, we're gonna move on.
That one actually tastes really good.
How are you doing so far?
Surprisingly nothing.
Good? Easy peasy?
Yeah. So far, I don't want to say anything because like, it might just kick me.
Let's keep that energy up. Here is a list of every tournament that you have won in your 1v1 career. The list is made up of 22 different official tournaments. It goes back to 2018 where you first won Brawl League's Outplay or Dismay, and it includes 2 5-tournament win streaks and a 6-tournament LAN win streak. What 3 tournament wins meant the most to you in your career?
I'm gonna get an easy one out of the way. First BCX, because my first Brawl LAN and it's BCX. It's just awesome time all around. Like I met everyone that I was playing with online and it was super fun. Second would be Low Tier City 7. That's probably my favorite LAN that's ever happened because just the whole vibe of the tournament, like the Esports stadium, like Arlington is amazing. And I almost top 8'd Smash Ultimate there too. So it's just, I don't know, it was a super hype event.
That stage was pretty much unlike anything we had ever really seen before.
Yeah, we were gonna go there for 2020 mid-seasons if COVID didn't happen. That's a bummer it didn't happen, but like, I wanna go back there for sure.
It was definitely a really special LAN because a lot of people who were not in the Brawlhalla community saw Brawlhalla as it was in like that first room and were like, yo, what's this? And there were people who wouldn't normally play in tournament that signed up for Brawlhalla, like Louis Money from Smash. He played in Brawlhalla and had a blast doing it. And then you mentioned almost top 8ing your set against Tweak that we watched. Everybody from Brawlhalla went over and were cheering for you.
I hate that set so much. Like, I watch it back. I literally hit him with like a set closer, like a move that could combo into Shoryu, and I didn't do it. Like I hit the move and I didn't Shoryu, and then I lost. It's so sad.
Was it nerves being in that situation?
Okay, so what happened was I was trying to do, there's 2 ground moves that combo into Shoryu, and he hit a move on my shield, and I wasn't sure if it was safe or not. So I was gonna run up and mash like a safe option, and if I hit it, I would Shoryu and win the game, and if he shielded, then I would just keep adding pressure. But I literally misinput into another move that I couldn't cancel into another move, so it was really awkward, and I just didn't react in time.
Now that loss was obviously heartbreaking for you, heartbreaking for everybody that was there cheering on our boy.
It would have been sick if I top 8'd. I'm still trying to work on that Smash top 8.
Other than that,
so hard.
Are there any particular tournament losses that have hit you the hardest over the years?
I'd have to think for a while. I don't know. I think a lot of my losses like blend together. You just kind of got to move on from them. I think losing BCX last year kind of sucked because the way I lost was really dumb. I died at like yellow to the Sarah. And it sucked to watch, but it sucked to get hit by. But I don't know. I treat most of my losses the same.
Is it easy for you to move on past them?
Usually, yeah. Oh, I still got to pick another tournament. Oh no, easy. DreamHack Dallas, 2v2s with Boomy. It was the first tournament we busted out the Thor Zol comp and nobody knew what to do, like at all. We reset grands on Phase on Remy instantly and then we just won the tournament. And it was the most fun doubles tournament like in a while from that point. So I think that's definitely up there.
Halfway mark.
Yep. That is definitely way spicier than 4.
Well, you've been doing really good so far. Haven't even hardly touched the water. I mean, most of the water you drank was just before this actually started. So you've been doing great so far. We have a segment called Social Studies, where we look through your social media to find posts that deserve a little more context. Now, in response to the Travis Scott meal that consisted of a medium Sprite, a quarter pounder with bacon, and fries with barbecue sauce, you tweeted, "Ayo at McDonald's, when the GD Sandstorm meal dropping, cuh." What would the Sandstorm meal be?
Okay. If you asked me that question at that point, I would have a specific answer, but I don't know, my McDonald's meal kind of changes a lot. I think it would involve a 10-piece though. Like, okay, a medium 10-piece meal with a Sprite and an Oreo McFlurry. Boom, done.
A Sprite and an Oreo McFlurry, 2 drinks?
Yeah.
Okay, bold move. Now, if we were extending that to any major fast food restaurant, where would it be and what would the GD Sandstorm meal be?
Maybe something from Chick-fil-A, like a deluxe sandwich meal with like some sauce.
Which sauce? Chick-fil-A sauce?
Roasted barbecue sauce.
Roasted barbecue sauce.
Is extremely underrated at Chick-fil-A.
I didn't even know they had that.
Exactly, no one knows it's a thing. It comes in like little packets, like ketchup packets. And I saw it on DoorDash one day, and I'm just like, okay, I'll try it. It's like a top 3 sauce, so anyone hearing this, you need to try it.
All right, now here we have a picture where you met a fan at school in class.
Dude, my hair in that picture, I don't understand what's going on there.
Is that picture ironic, or is he actually a real fan of you?
No, it's ironic. That's a classmate of mine I've known for like years. Definitely ironic. We would joke about, yo, Sandstorm, like in class, like every day.
How often do you get recognized just in public in general?
Actually, it doesn't really happen. But any Smash event I go to, like majors or locals, I've had like pictures taken and stuff like that. So like more so gaming events, it happens nearly all the time, but in public it hasn't really happened at all, if it has happened.
When it does happen, is it usually a positive experience?
Oh yeah, why wouldn't it be?
You know, people can be weird.
I guess.
Maybe there's a time when you need to run to the bathroom and people are lining up to take picture after picture. You need to go somewhere, you need to do something.
No, it's usually all good.
Have there been any negative experiences that stood out at all?
Not intentionally negative. I remember in DreamHack, this sauce is screwing up my voice. DreamHack Montreal. Yeah, I need water. I swallowed. You're just sitting there smiling, watching me suffer.
Hey, you see me? I hit the water before you hit the water, so.
That is true. DreamHack Montreal, I lost a set in winners, and I was actually pretty upset about it. And a fan came up to me immediately after I got off the stage and asked for a picture and said, "Good job." They said, "Good job," and when I lost, and I was like, okay, please stop.
The classic.
Yeah, but they were chill, so again, it was not intentional.
Yeah, when fans always do that, they always mean well.
Bad
but
timing.
after you lose, you're in that mood.
It was bad timing all around, so yeah, that's the only thing that comes to mind.
You ready for this next one?
Not really. It looks so unappetizing. Like, why would you even eat it? The color.
You don't like the green?
No, I don't.
The red and the orange, those are fine, but you don't like the green?
Yeah. That one hits late. And it immediately went to my throat.
Now, with the partnership of Panda Global and Nintendo to present the Panda Cup, the world's first officially licensed circuit for Super Smash Bros., what is it like to be in both the BH scene and Smash Ultimate scene at the same time, given that historically, Smash has not gotten love from Nintendo while Brawlhalla does have this developer support? Is that any different now with this Panda Cup coming up?
I can't really say right now. I hope it's different. I hope Nintendo does things differently. Because I think it's like $250,000 circuit. That's amazing.
It's prize money that Smash has never seen before.
Yeah, so Panda plus Nintendo, that's awesome. But we'll have to see.
So how does it feel going from Smash Ultimate back when there was no dev support, moving over to Brawlhalla where there is developer support? You have a lot of communication direct line to the developers. They take what you say into effect. They obviously put prize money up. They throw incredible events like the Mid-Season Invitational where we are right now. How's that different?
Night and day. Like really. Like anything Nintendo does wrong, BMG does right. That goes for any game with genuine dev support. Like, it's really amazing that there's support and care.
Oof. We're getting into serious territory now, and you're doing a great job.
That one's hot, but it's tolerable. Yeah.
I get really nose running.
The sniffles are starting.
It's starting to hit hard?
This is going to be torture now, from now on, yeah.
Now, you called yourself untouchable and the best player in the game after winning the World Championship in Brawlhalla 1v1 in 2019. With that win, you became the two-time, an incredible accomplishment held by only one other player, another god of the game in his time, LDZ. What does it take both physically and mentally to not only reach the highest level, but to stay there for an extended period of time?
Really, you just need to find like a consistent game plan, like how you view the game, how you practice the game, and you need just a lot of confidence, and you need to block out all the other like the pressure from other people. And like in game, like you're down in game, it should never matter. You should always think you can bring it back, regardless of the character or what other situations may come. It's just about mindset, really. Once you master the mechanics of the game and everything in the game, and like professional play, skill floors removed, it's all mental. So you just have to work on mental and consistency from there.
Now, we mentioned your incredible accomplishments in 1v1, but you also had incredible accomplishments in 2v2 as well, one of the longest streaks that we've seen definitely in North America, alongside Boomy. Now, is it any different in 2v2 mentally and physically when you have someone along for the ride with you in the same boat? When you lose, they lose. When you win, they win. How's that different from 1v1?
Yeah, it's different in the way that even if you think one person isn't performing as well as the other, it's still like a team thing. Like, if you lose, it's because you didn't play together well. It's not because of an off day from one side or the other. That's pretty much it. You just work as a team.
Now you ready to move on? You need a break to drink?
I think I can do it. But
this is the bad one.
That scares me.
This is the bad one.
That scares me to death.
Looking at it, it looks different.
It looks disgusting.
Than every other wing.
Yeah,
Smelling it, it smells different than every other wing. Tasting it, it tastes different than every other wing.
Okay. Cheers. Oh. Oh, no. That's disgusting.
It doesn't taste like something you're supposed to eat.
No, it's like I'm eating fire. Like literally fire. Oh. Like I don't even want to swallow it. But I did. Ugh.
Now we occasionally see posts from you and your mom with this little kitty. Who is this? Now I ask because I'm a cat owner and a cat lover myself.
Ugh.
And I'm also bald.
Yeah. I need milk. Whew. Oh no, I got I got pranked.
We didn't foresee this.
Yeah.
We didn't set this up.
I need it open.
Okay. I want you to know that I also have a foil lid on mine.
I'm like actually crying. That's really bad.
We have toast coming in with something better than ice.
Can you unwrap the spoon, please?
Coming in with ice cream.
Oh. Oh, God, bro. Woo. This is literally nothing compared to that. All 7 before.
So what's going through your mind right now? Up until this point, how were you feeling?
I was thinking it was gonna be easy because 6 and 7 were not bad. Like, they were harder than 5 and 4. But I have no words for that. That is like...
How's the ice cream taste?
Alright. What's the question about the cat?
Who is that little guy?
She.
Oh, she.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Everyone calls her a guy. I mean, I don't know why. But
I thought it was a bald king. Actually, it's a bald queen.
she just turned 9 years old. Been family pet for forever. We got her when I moved overseas, originally as a gift for my sister, but she's just a family pet now.
Why a hairless cat?
It was what my sister liked.
Really?
And,
So
yeah.
it's not an allergy thing or anything like that?
And whew, we got her as a gift for my sister overseas. Yeah, my sister liked hairless cats. We're like, okay.
Are there any misconceptions about hairless cats that you want to clear up right now for the community?
They are not completely bald. As they get older, they get like patches of fur. Certain areas like paws, ears, tail.
That happens to all of us when we get older, just so you know.
She's very nice. She's that breed is extremely needy. Like they're people cats. If my cat specifically, if she's not near someone, she'll freak out. Like she's attached to my mom like all the time.
All right, you let me know.
Oh man.
Whenever you're ready to move on. What's her name?
Her name is Cadence. That's her name when we got her, but we don't call her that at all. That's
What do you call her?
name. Bippy is her nickname.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I
Who gave her that?
think my sister. And we adopted it. And now we just like call our combination of things like Bippy, a Bipster, Bippinator, and like literally anything. Like she gets a new name every week.
So as a cat owner, settle it once and for all right here. Cats or dogs?
Well, I mean, I'm a cat person, so I'll say cats. But
Okay. You heard it here first. The GOAT, the greatest player to ever play Brawlhalla, has said cats over dogs.
My lips are burning. My entire tongue is asking me why.
Are you regretting your decision
Not
to
really.
be on the show?
Not really, but whoever made that needs to get fired from wherever they work.
Are you ready to move on?
No.
Okay.
I am not. All right, let's go.
Are you ready?
I think so. I feel so disgusting right now. Okay. Oh, it immediately just tastes disgusting.
Better or worse?
It's like the exact same flavor.
Rewinding from now, where you considered the GOAT of Brawlhalla, Your Brawlhalla career started with humble beginnings in 2017. People encouraged you to do actual tournaments when they saw how good you were. Who was it that recommended you first try competing in Brawlhalla? And what were those first tournaments you played in like?
Oh, I can't pinpoint a name. Like, I think attending tournaments is just my decision. But one of my earliest supporters in the scene when I became a new player, Hyper Hero, remember? Good old Tony. So, yeah, I would say him, if no one else, honestly.
Did you ever think that your iconic Fenrir Mordex would inspire as many people to play that character with that skin setup as it does?
Dude, no. IQ, NEQ, and I will fight at least one. Skyforged or not, Fenrir Mordex. And I'm like, wow, I have made this company so much money. Like, it's so crazy. Like, the amount of double sides and friendly twos, and like just the impact I've made on the scene is like I didn't expect someone like me would ever be able to do that.
Does it still shock you to this day, or?
No, I'm used to it. Like, I see my name and stuff in thumbnails and whatever, and back then I'd be, whoa, but it's normal now. Like,
do you remember the first time you saw it clickbaited? The first time that you were used as clickbait?
The first time, no, but I will say, Costlix farms me, bro. Every other video is my face in it. And I'm like, hey, I mean, I respect it, but good Lord. I'm used for clickbait and nothing else with a lot of people. Not saying Costlix, but yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
All right.
Fan behavior.
You've made it through 9 of these wings. We come to the last stop.
Okay. Can't quit now. Like, I'm here.
Now, this one is called the last dab because we like to put
yeah.
a little bit extra on.
Just a little bit.
You don't have to. It's not required.
Just like a minuscule amount, like a very tiny amount.
I'm gonna let you put your own
I'm literally shaking.
last dab on.
I'm literally shaking. I can't even do that. I'm gonna like overshot it. Watch this. Oh, that's too much. Sorry, give me a sec. Oh.
You ready?
I guess.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. My tongue made first contact on the extra sauce. Mmm. Oh. Okay.
Keystone, South Dakota is home to a colossal sculpture where 4 U.S. presidents representing the nation's birth, growth, development, and preservation were carved into the granite face that is Mount Rushmore. The presidents chosen are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. If you were to choose 4 faces to be carved into the mountains of Asgard forever to represent Brawlhalla's history, who would you choose?
So, Mount Rushmore of the most influential pros? Or anyone?
Anyone in the community.
That one is hitting late.
Anyone in Brawlhalla's history.
Okay, well, say me. Me, Boomy. Oh, I feel that in my stomach. Like, I feel like it tanked my stomach immediately. Me, Boomy. I'd have to say LDZ for kickstarting the dominating, like, esports, like, type of player. I'd probably have to give it to Foda.
Excellent answer.
Yeah.
Excellent answer. The esports director,
The reason why
Foda.
esports are great, you know?
Excellent
Brawlhalla
answer.
Esports. If I were to make a decision now, it would be those 4.
What if there was a 5th face on there? A secret 5th face? Anyone particular in mind?
Let me think. Probably an EU player. Maybe like Dobrain.
Sandstorm, you did it. In the beginning of this, you said that sometimes jalapenos are spicy to you. 10 wings up, 10 wings down. You made it all the way through. You needed some pauses, but you never gave up. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
This is now your time. This camera, or this camera. Where can we follow you? Where can we see more GD Sandstorm? Where can we get your tweets, your YouTube content? What can we do to see more Sandstorm?
Any social platform, GD Sandstorm is my tag. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, probably something else. Oh, except for Instagram, but I don't really use Instagram like that. You can find me on Instagram, SJ Myers 2020. That's like my real name. But yeah.
Is there anything else you have for all the fans out there, all the players who lock in that Fenrir Vortex, all the players who cheer for you in Twitch chat, in YouTube chat, all the players who watch your videos and absolutely adore you?
Appreciate all the support. Keep being the sweaty Scythe One tricks that you dream to be. And to all the Brawlhalla YouTubers, keep farming me for clickbait. Do your thing, I don't care. But yeah, that's
all right.
Much it.
Congratulations.
That hits extremely late, that last one.
All right, that's it.
Those were good questions.
Thanks.
Were my answers
You did good.
non-monotonous?
No, you did good.
Good.